Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful time. And let me put my camera on. As you all can see, I'm outside again. So, man, my hair is weird on this side. Yeah. Let me just get the chat going on. Stupid fly. Get off my leg. Go to my channel. How are we all doing today? It's just going to be a random stream, open invite. And I have a very annoying fly right now. That's why it's all shaky right now, folks. So just bear with me, please. Fly right now. And how you doing, Runner? Junebug, how you doing? Let me paste. There we go. Hopefully it will go through. I'll know if somebody joins. Gelf, good to see you. Why the hell isn't the damn StreamYard link going through? Should be in the chat. Oh, my bald head. Well, my bald head is doing just fine. There we go. Sorry for the loud noise. I'm going to mute myself. Yeah, big truck's going through. Sorry, folks. For some weird reason, the StreamYard link is not showing up. Let me see if this works. Okay, that worked. Jeez. And you're going to show up in a little bit. All right, Runner. But yeah, I figured I'd do some current events before, or while we're out here in this beautiful day. So yeah, basically yesterday I reported on Snoop Dogg being on Instagram, being very racist and bigoted to several people. All right, thank you, Ambassador. Gelf, good to see you. All right, let's get Gelf in here.
Yeah. You're lucky you just caught me after just finished work. So having a bit of breakfast.
Oh yeah, it is early in the morning over in Australia, isn't it?
6 a.m.
Yep. God damn it. Keep getting bit by fucking bugs. That's the downside to being in or outside, folks. And
At least you're not out in the rain like I've been all night.
well, if I'm out here in an hour or so, which chances are I will be, I will probably get rained on.
Yeah, it's been
a lot of problems right now.
Down. It's been pissing down all night. Been driving down around with my window open for I'd say the last 4 hours or so.
Yep, figured I'd go live, talk about movies and entertainment, especially the stuff that I reported on yesterday.
I didn't even see the stream yesterday. What happened to Danny Glover?
I didn't stream yesterday. Danny Glover, who's played a cop in 2 franchises, decides to run his mouth off against police, saying that they're the last line of defense for white supremacy and all that shit. It's like, get the fuck out of here, you bastard. You're a disgrace to your entire career. I mean,
okay,
everybody loved him in the Lethal Weapon movies. and everybody
Yeah.
loved him in Predator 2. I think they loved
Yeah,
that Colombian chick a little bit more, though.
Predator 2 was more like a hit and miss.
Well, it didn't get the acclaim as the first original movie, but it certainly did get a good following because, well, like I said, the Colombian woman.
But still better than the freaking AVP and all the other reboots that have come out.
Hey, I liked AVP. I liked the extended edition a little bit more. I mean, it was more blood and whatnot, but they kind of also used CG blood, which was kind of weird. But they kind of had to because, well, the studio's like, we can't have that much blood in a PG-13 movie. It's like, oh, fuck off. Predator and
Anything I
Alien are
like,
not supposed to be PG-13.
anything I like about AVP was Lance Henriksen. Love that actor.
Yep. Well, it was because of that movie that he has now been in and killed by every or all the big all the big monsters of the 80s, which was Aliens, Predators, and Terminators. Him and Bill Paxton both.
Hold on, wasn't he also in Jaws as well? No,
In what?
Jaws. Who was the guy that played the guy in Jaws? Who am I thinking?
Ghouls?
Jaws. Shark movie.
Oh, Jaws. No, he was not. That was Roy Scheider,
Oh, thank you.
fucking Richard Dreyfuss, and Robert Shaw.
Yeah, sorry, my brain just went blonde for a moment there.
Yeah, that happens. I mean, I could also talk Jaws all day because I have so much behind the scenes shit on that movie that I absolutely love talking about. The reason why Hooper and Quint never got along really well was because, well, Richard Dreyfuss and Robert Shaw never got along very well.
Yeah, but didn't Dreyfuss not doesn't get along with a lot of people though, from what I've heard over the years?
I've heard that he has had some some problems with other actors. Yeah, I have heard he's had or there's been difficulties working with him. All right, land on me again, you motherfucker, and I am going to kill you, or I'll swat you. Ugh, stupid fly. It's not even, or it's a freaking like house fly, but it's for some weird reason it's not, or it stings when it gets on my skin. It's not a deer fly. I know what those are. It looked like, but anyway.
Over here we have like big ass like blue bottle flies to do that. Hurt like hell.
We got runner coming in. Yeah, that one's a deer fly. That one will sting if it bites. No, I fuck that shit. Try biting through this, you sons of bitches. Yeah. I don't care what people think. They could drive by, they could walk by saying, hey, you got tube socks on in summer. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, let me guess. You've
What
got
the hell are you doing,
Crocs on
Mitchell?
over there? Having breakfast, as I said.
No, I got shoes and I got socks that are, well, considered tube socks, but I don't care. I like tube socks. Always been fond of tube socks since growing up. And I've heard all the tired arguments. Hey, you expecting the flood? It's like, no, I'm protecting myself from Triple E. How you doing there, runner?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Yeah, I can't complain. How's everybody in the chat doing? Kamen Rider, June Bug, Ambassador? Yeah, I started doing the movie screen passes today to Movies Anywhere. And sadly, Runner was just shy of Angry Vader because Angry Vader comments, then like about a minute and a half later you commented. and it's a first come first serve. So better luck next time.
I didn't know.
Next month I will.
I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I thought it was gonna be like a fishbowl thing where you would, it would be like a raffle kind of thing. I didn't know it was first comment.
No. Nope. I do first comment. That's the fairest way to do it.
So it's chucking in your damn orange hat and pulling it out.
More like the most surprising way to do it, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Orange, you could always just chuck them in your hat and pull them out of your damn hat, you know.
Yeah, well, that would mean I would have to write down everybody's name on frickin' Twitter and then throw them in a hat, and there you go. Yes, I am, Cayman Rider. God damn it, bugs.
Well, actually, if people have
And
Twitter,
that was a deer
I
fly.
don't, so.
Yeah. Well, another requirement for my Screen Pass thing is you got to have a Movies Anywhere account. Otherwise, it won't work for you.
Yeah, I just went on the app a few hours ago, and yeah, it's a beta, right? This whole thing that you're talking about.
So anytime something like that happens, anytime something like that is in beta, it basically means Move Anywhere. You should definitely tag them, give them feedback on how well it's working or how well it's not. And yeah.
Nice.
You know what? I'm going off screen. There's just a lot of shit going on right now. Being bit up by freaking bugs for everybody. But yeah, back to Jaws. I remember Richard Dreyfuss in an interview. He was talking about how Robert Shaw was sick and he was not feeling well at all. And the scene where where they first have Bruce on the line, or where they might have something on the line, and you hear him say, "Hooper, you idiot!" Or freaking Starboard, ain't you watching it? When he yells at him and whatnot. It took him like 5 minutes to get into that chair. People are helping him into that chair because he's in so much freaking pain. And then they say action, and he just snaps to with his professionalism and goes, "Hooper, you idiot! Starboard, ain't you watching it?" It was just so beautiful, man. The way that they had the way that it was all shot. I mean, Richard Dreyfuss and Robert Shaw were truly at each other's throats, both in front of camera and behind the scenes. And I got another truck, so 1 second, folks. How you doing, Jason C? I see you in the chat. Let's not forget Robert Shaw. His wife also died during the production of Jaws. And he died, I believe, either 3 months or 3 years later. So, yeah. Junebug makes a good point.
That'd actually probably be a good thing for you to do. Like, look up all the, probably do a review on it. Like, as you said, those two had a freaking feud. What about, like, Dennis Hopper and his feud with, was it Marlon Brando or Nicholson, one of the two? You know, think of all the good feuds that have gone on over the years between actors.
That would be interesting to look up. I might actually do that sometime.
Just credit me when you freaking do it.
Yeah.
It's like freaking. I know Elizabeth Taylor's had a few feuds. Betty Davis has had a few.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't realize this. I actually brought up in Giovanna's live stream the other day because she brought up the Me Too movement, and it's like, because of Harvey Weinstein and all them, you guys all know that stuff that's been going on, the whole Me Too shit.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing. Kathy Bates did the best. Back then, like 80s, 90s, and whatnot, movies or casting couch was something that was a consensual act, meaning the actresses and the actors and the developers and producers and directors and all them, when they... Hello, big truck. That's not really a big truck, but has a diesel engine in it. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, folks. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, Kathy Bates said when you're going to a hotel room or something like that, and you're going to a place to meet up with somebody to, under the understanding that you are going to have sex with them for gain or for career gain and whatnot, you consented. That is consenting. Now, maybe after or years later, you might regret the act, but guess what?
That's not right.
You still went through with it, and you still went through with it, and you still got to deal with the consequences. You may regret it, but you still did it.
That's why Kathy Bates is still one of the better Hollywood actresses.
Say what?
As I just said, that's why Kathy Bates is still one of the best actresses. You know, she's not afraid to speak her mind, but she doesn't pull all the BS.
Yeah, she never had to worry about the actresses and shit. Well, of course not.
But
that's why she's shunned in Hollywood right now.
I don't think I've really ever seen her in a bad movie or a bad role at all. She picks and chooses well.
Nope. She's done very good roles. I liked her in Waterboy. That was a good one.
Misery for me.
Let me send this to Giovanna if she's able to, because she did say she wanted to come on.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you gonna be on her stream on Friday? Orange Hat?
I might. I looked at the topics, and some of the topics I'm not really well versed on. So I might or might not.
Same here, but I still would like to talk about some stuff. But I'm trying to find a topic that I can talk about, but I'll have to find it and then put it in the group chat that we're in.
Which is exactly where I'm going to put the StreamYard link from my phone. Now go over there.
Oh, in the group chat? Oh, nice. That's a great...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a couple people wouldn't mind jumping in.
Hey, the more the merrier.
Giovanna Banana in this chat.
I'm surprised you haven't got Rosetta coming in to bug the shit out of you already.
Oh, she's busy with Elasmet's work.
I do know when she drops jumps back in. I'll have to let her know what happened yesterday at the hospital. That was fun.
Yeah, how did that go?
Laying around for like 6 hours.
Orange Hat Subhuman wants to join. Oh, Subhuman, just I tweeted the link out. Go to my Twitter and it should be there.
Yeah.
Did you tweet out the StreamYard link?
Yeah, I tagged you.
Sorry about that. Alrighty. Yeah, let me check. Sub, hold on one moment. How you doing, Mando Merc? Yeah, ready.
Looks like Giovanna can't join.
Well, oh well, shit happens. Why do you say that?
So let's close it.
What, she already messaged you? I can't come
She
on.
messaged,
Sorry, I'm not home. Oh yeah, she did say she was out with friends. Yeah. That's all right. Yeah, well, next time, Giovanna. Now, yeah. Sub. Let me look for a sub named Subhuman. Subhuman.
I sent him the link too.
There we go. Oh, you sent him the link already? Okay, good.
Yeah.
That means I don't have to.
Nothing wrong with being lazy.
Thank you, Minion. You shall be rewarded. Now let's see if anybody's taking a bite on the Facebook giveaway. Really? Nobody's gonna bite on that? It's a free fucking movie pass. Jesus, you idiots. I mean, Runner, if you're actually on Facebook, you can actually get the screen pass there.
I do not have Facebook yet.
Don't. It's almost as bad as Twitter.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
the thing.
Facebook is a little bit more free speech, just not allowing for adult content. And there's Sub.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Yo, what up, dude?
not much.
How you doing? Nice big clouds today. Damn. Nice big fluffy cumuluses.
Now that I can talk again after finishing my drink. Ugh. Sorry, drinking triple shot coffee.
So how you doing, Sub?
I'm doing good. I just got into Oak Grove,
Shot of
Kansas.
coffee, man. Oh my God.
I'm in Oak Grove, Missouri right now.
Mm.
Oklahoma,
What are you doing in that hellhole?
You're a trucker, aren't you?
Yep. Hey, I ever got me a load going up to Massachusetts. Which is where I'm going. I ain't got to be there till the 12th. So I got plenty of time.
Yeah. FHR, look at the screen.
Oh,
Ice break, triple shot.
Yep.
Nice.
I don't think I've had that before.
It's tasty.
Wonder if any other Australians are waking up right now, like Lethal or Linden or Raging and all those other ones.
Probably.
Well, it's only 6:30 here in Queensland, so depending on where they're based, it could be either anywhere 2 hours behind me or 2 hours in front of me. One of the two.
I know Raging's in. I know Rhino's
Well-
in Victoria.
You'd be
I
behind me
feel-
by
I
about
feel
an
like
hour or
they-
so.
Yeah, I
I
think
feel
Lethal
like
was in Lethal's in Melbourne. Or Melbourne or wherever you would call it.
Yeah,
I feel like they
Melbourne.
would be sleeping, but
I don't know where Glenn is. I think they can do South Wales, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, New South Wales is the same time zone as me at the moment. Will be until summer. Till they get daylight savings. Basically, Queensland's the only state in Australia that does not have daylight savings. Apparently, we get too much sunlight as it is.
Yeah, how many hours of sun do you get?
Put it this way: it's 6:30 now. Sun's been up for about half an hour, and it'll stay up till about maybe 6:37, if not later than that. So about 12, 13 hours.
oh, what happened?
Who knows?
His Wi-Fi's probably dropped again.
Probably.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I do it too. Happens to me all the time. Bitch, I'm in the middle of streams.
Yeah, whereas
I'm surprised
I
that
just...
didn't happen on.
Yeah, go ahead, whoever was just talking.
Oh, I'm surprised that didn't happen to me when I did my first live stream. Ah, there you are.
Yeah, I have internet issues. It's only on Fridays that I am allowed to turn off the phones.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah.
So yeah. For a second there, I thought I saw AFK Bart drive by, but I live nowhere near her.
Okay. That was fucking funny. I just nearly saw her smash right next to
Person
me.
looked exactly like her though.
I was gonna say,
I mean,
like,
seriously,
I don't know. I
like
laughed, but then I was like, I didn't understand the reference later on.
Yeah, I
mean,
just saw a guy nearly
If
just...
AFK Bart was a tougher leg, that'd be pretty freaking cool.
mm-hmm.
I just saw a guy in what you guys would class as a truck freaking almost ram up the back of another guy's freaking car. All because we were at the lights, the car in front was taken off, the guy behind him freaking didn't even bother hitting his brakes. Almost rammed right up his ass. And then he's flashing him, and I could see him hurl some sort of abuse at him. And yeah, it was the freaking ute driver's fault.
I have a 50s song stuck in my head right now.
Yeah, let me guess. Something to do with yellow dotted poker bikinis?
Close. It's in the same album,
Why does
but
that
it's
not
about
surprise
Gold
me?
Rush. It's about the Gold Rush north to Alaska.
Oh,
Don't think I've heard that one.
I think I have.
To Alaska, you go north. The march is on.
Mm-hmm. Never heard that song.
A lot of people don't get it, but 50s songs are a lot better than all this new age shit that they got going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that because I'm an 80s kid. I'm saying that because it's fact. 50s
Oh, yeah.
music, 60s music,
That
70s
is definitely
music,
true.
all have great
Mm-hmm.
genres.
I'd say
Yeah,
up
I
to the
grew up on that
mid
stuff.
90s. Anything up to the mid 90s was a hell of a lot better.
Mm-hmm. And nowadays, pretty much the music is pretty much almost trash.
I mean, 90s does have some good music here and there, but I prefer most of the stuff around before I was born and after and shortly after I was born.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my favorite songs is "I Fought the Law" from Bobby Fuller 4.
Yep.
Could you imagine, like, with some of the
That crap,
greats?
or those crappy ass remakes. Those crappy ass remakes that they made just didn't work, though. They tried doing that with the frickin' RoboCop remake movie. Which, hot take, folks. I
Yeah.
actually thought it was a decent movie, but not as good as the original.
I've only
But,
seen the first one.
The original.
I've seen them all.
Yeah, the OG.
Yeah,
OG
I have to.
one.
all of them.
I haven't seen the
Believe me,
reboot.
the OG one is very cool.
Oh yeah.
The reboot or the remake that has what's his name in it. It like I
The
said,
Australian
it's
actor, yeah.
okay, but it's not as good.
Yeah. Can't wait for that one. I mean, in the original, he didn't have no memory of his wife and kids. The new one, he did, and like I said, I like the original one better.
I remember reading the comics.
The original one he didn't remember at the time, but when he actually
Yeah, I think
was
it's on. I think it's on the
or
second.
when he was
I think it's like part
got it?
2 is when he started remembering. I think.
no, he started remembering in the first movie. He
Oh,
started
okay.
remembering in the first movie. He was having dreams as the cyborg, and he was remembering his death. He was remembering his wife and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
They did a lot more exploration of that in the comics. I do remember reading the comics
Yeah.
as a kid.
Yeah.
So here's a good little versus idea for you guys. But I'm not going to do it because, well, Death Battle already basically did it. Who do you think would win between RoboCop and a Terminator, a T-800?
Oh man.
Which Terminator we talking about? 1, 2? You gotta be a little bit more specific.
We're talking about a standard T-800
Standard
versus
one.
RoboCop. The standard T-800.
Oh man.
I'd say the T-800, but the RoboCop would give him a run for his money, especially if RoboCop is in full control of his memories again.
Thing is, I can't remember who won the Death Battle, but I think it was RoboCop that actually won. I mean, it would be an interesting one. Plus, my New Year's versus stream, which will actually be on New Year's Day, or rather night, because holidays are just another day to me. Yes, that means even Christmas and birthdays, folks. My birthday is just another day to me. If you want to say happy birthday and shit, I have no problem with that. You can say happy birthday. But Christmas, it doesn't mean anything to me anymore. I've had jobs where I've had to work on holidays.
Well, we only get one day per year for my job.
Right now, we're
Christmas
working
night.
holidays.
Okay, 2 people were talking at the same time. What now?
I said I work
the
on
other guy-
holidays no matter what.
Yeah, and I said for my job, we only get freaking Christmas Eve off. That's it.
Yeah. Let's see if I can actually light this a little better. Oh, more of you bastards are showing up. Seeing all your friends littered at my feet are not giving you enough clues that messing with me is a death wish? Get lost, bugs. Jeez.
Should buy a freaking bug zapper while you're at there.
Yeah, those only work at night.
Either that or
I don't want to
America
put
or
it
some
up
shit
too
on.
high. The higher I go, the darker the screen is, unless I have my hand over the or covering the sky area. See? Yeah. Stupid auto adjust. So yeah, just get the hell off cam. But yes, I am outside, folks. And we got another big truck coming through. You can probably hear him. This time I'll let you guys hear what I'm hearing.
I'm looking
So how loud was that for you guys? How
Yeah,
loud was that
loud.
for
I
you
can actually,
guys? That was loud for you?
Nope.
not that loud, but I knew it was loud.
No, that wasn't too bad. I've heard worse.
And we got bikers going through. The Harley boys. And girls. I tell you, they ain't nothing sexier than a freaking female on a Harley.
Nice.
Unless it's a hog on a hog.
Yeah, true that.
I've actually been slapped for saying that to a fucking female biker before.
Oh, that's because you fucking called her fat.
She was. Man, you could have freaking put 3 Harleys
Well, you
under
don't
and
fucking be blunt about it, dude. I mean,
she pissed me off by ramming me out of the way to
I'm
get
the
to the
king
bar.
of blunt, dude. I'm a person. I mean, I could be blunt, dude, and sometimes get away with it, sometimes not. I mean, I actually told a woman she's fatter than she's fucking fatter than a goddamn cannonball that's been enlarged on screen. But you know what? Instead of fucking punching me, she's like, "Boy, you got jokes," and I'm like, "I wasn't joking. I was being dead serious." She's like, "Yeah, I know. Say that again, I'll bust your ass." I'm like, "You can say a million things, but the thing is, you won't be able to touch me." Because she was being a royal bitch to all my friends, and it's like, you want to fucking be rude? I could be so rude that I could turn you into the most insecure little bitch that you've ever seen. But I digress.
Yeah,
Let's get back to entertainment and moving.
You reckon that's pretty good? Orange Chat, one of my normal other go-tos is you make the Michelin Man look like an anorexic supermodel. That one fucking gets me glared at.
Damn, dude. Oh shit, yeah, dude. That'll definitely get you going. An anorexic supermodel. Nice.
The others around me usually crack up laughing, and the person I direct it to usually storms off, so I get given peace after that. Doesn't bother me.
I mean, there was a woman that was freaking. Actually, it was that first bitch's sister, who also happened to be very fat, and she was starting talking shit and whatnot, and I'm like, "Bitch, you're so fat that you make Galactus look like a fucking swimsuit model." Let's just say that when she got when she finally got up, and I'm like, "You're gonna fucking try swinging at me. I will knock you down so you'll never get up." By the way, it doesn't mean I'll kill you. I'll just knock you down because it'll take everybody in here to get your ass back up. And she's like, "Why are you making fun of everybody who's fat?" It's like, bitch, I am fat. Shut up.
Yeah, you're like me.
By
You've
the
got
way,
some meat in your
There's
bones.
a lot of people walking around, so let's change the topic because there's going to be a lot of people giving me awkward looks. Like I said, I'm outside, folks. But yeah, I can talk, or I could talk smack just or as good as anyone. Sometimes it takes a while, but sometimes it doesn't. All depends, really,
Yeah.
on the circumstances.
Yeah,
But back
well, you
to
see-
entertainment. Yeah, Danny Glover. Say what?
Yeah, I was just saying, you've seen what I've been like on quite a few channels now. I just talk smack all the time.
Oh yeah, you're a dirty motherfucker.
You talking about the police thing with Danny Glover?
Yeah, him saying that after he's played a cop in two film franchises is ridiculous. I mean, he's just doing it to stay relevant because let's face it, the dude will piss his pants and laughs too hard because he's so old.
Yeah, I saw your video on that. You were spot on, dude.
Well, I heard that they were going to make another Lethal
Well,
Weapon.
also
You reckon
pissed
after
off,
this?
too. Oh,
Reckon
they're not
he'll
going
be
to
invited
make
back to-
another Lethal Weapon. I
Apparently,
wouldn't
Mel
invite
was
him back
talking
and say,
about
yeah,
it.
you want to retract your fucking statements? But
They've
That's
had,
what I would
they've had
say
a
if I
franchise
was-
for freaking years. It ain't gonna happen.
oh yeah, they wanted to do a fifth, but they never got to it, and they should
It'd be
stop
good if
after
they
4.
do. It'd be good if they do, but pass it on. Like instead of that stupid TV series, freaking.
Yeah, pass it on to a younger generation, like his kid or like the kids.
That Lethal Weapon series wasn't as funny as the movies were.
I mean, let's face it, nobody watched Predator 2 because of Danny Glover. Everybody watched Predator 2 because of the Colombian chick riding her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
As Nick Ricada says,
I mean,
nothing wrong with
like I
fucking
said, folks, that movie shows everything. It shows
That's-
ass, tits, and pussy.
That's like Nick Ricada
Yeah,
was
it
saying the
shows,
other day.
it shows everything. What was he saying?
That's why he's been he's been talking about watching. Yeah, he's been watching like all the old action films, like that do show tits and boobs. It's like we need to bring that back.
Yeah.
Quit this
Yeah, we
PC
do.
bullshit crap.
I mean, they're gonna ruin the quality of films because they want to do freaking CGI sex scenes now. It's like, how the hell are you gonna do all
Oh,
that?
fuck no.
I mean, if The Last of Us 2 was the
I mean, you're
best
gonna
sort
blow
of,
your budget on one thrust.
Yeah, pretty much.
if The Last of Us 2, like the sex scene in
You're
that, is
supposed
the
to
best
blow
they can do. Yeah, right.
Oh my god! If the last
God.
dude, Lyndon Howell's his first live stream, I did an official OHR review of that sex scene. I went off and I went to fucking Twitter and I saw the whole thing. I was like, okay, 1 out of 10, and this is why. When you're doing an effective sex scene, you need to make sure both participants maintain their gender.
Yep.
I mean,
Although, if you
I mean, that's
if you
how
want a
you
really
do it.
good, if you want a really good take
that
on
was
that,
just a
Look up-
weird fucking scene, man. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
if you want a really good take on that, look up. This is thanks to Nick and Drexel. Look up The Last of Us 2. Give it to me, Neil. It shows that sex scene with the line from Family Guy.
Oh, jeez.
It's fucking
Well, here's
hilarious.
the thing. Why were they even having sex with her? Because she killed Joel?
No idea.
They fought at first. Like I think they were in some boat. I didn't see the whole story, but they were fighting a little bit, and then they just started making out. It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
We live in a clown
Oh,
world.
so it's basically hate fucking almost.
Pretty much.
I mean, here's the thing,
Yes,
I've
yes.
seen passion where passion rises.
Pretty much what hate.
Well, actually, I wouldn't consider it hate fucking because you got to hate the person that you're fucking. But it's basically a fight that leads to sex. Is basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But hate fucking is basically bordering on rape, except that both participants are consensual about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. Come on, guys. We've all been there before, you know, where you've deliberately picked a fight with your missus just to have hot, angry sex later on.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I will admit that.
Mm-hmm. I would definitely admit that too.
But I will not talk. But I will not give you fucking details on it.
Wait, what did you guys say? My
No.
internet cut out.
No.
I will not give you details on my freaking angry sex life.
No kidding.
We don't want to know how you blistered your hand.
No, it's not about that. It's basically the chick that I was nailing or might actually catch a hold of my channel sometime and hear it. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you about that.
Yeah.
A true gentleman never tells. Fucking hell.
There he goes again.
That happens.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna happen to me again.
Probably.
That's all right. We'll just wait around until you get back, potentially. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what? I didn't hear everything you guys were saying because my internet started to cut out. Didn't kick me out or anything, but you were talking about a sex scene or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was part of that
Just,
Last of Us.
yeah, we're just bagging out on it.
That scene is fucking disgusting, man. I hate it so much.
Hey, right, Kitty.
Hey, Riot,
Hey,
how
Kitty's
you
here.
doing?
Right, Kitty,
Yeah,
get
if
your
you wanna
ass in the
come in.
Streamlabs.
Yeah, get in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me.
The link should be there.
She'll still be on Twitter.
Well, if it is, or if it's not, well, there it is now. So she can come right on in if she wants to come on in.
Yep.
Now we're gonna move on
Yes.
to a more gentlemanly topic because we got a lady coming in. Now, here's there was also
Really?
the Snoop Dogg thing. Did you guys hear
What
about
with
the
him
Snoop
being
Dogg thing?
something about him being a
he
racist
was-
or some shit?
Oh, I heard about
Yeah,
that.
basically.
I didn't get to read it.
I heard about it.
Maybe if enough people actually report that on freaking Instagram, maybe they might actually step up and do what's right. Because if they say that they are against racism and they allow people like Snoop Dogg and other celebrities to be racist, they're kind of proven to be hypocrites. And yeah, Instagram, I have no problem saying this about you. You're a hypocrite. Your entire social media site is hypocritical because you're allowing racism to propagate.
The weird thing is, though,
I don't use
Snoop-
Instagram that much anymore, honestly.
I don't even have an
Snoop-
Instagram.
Snoop Dogg
Well-
is currently all over Australia at the moment, thanks to fucking Menulog. He's constantly promoting Menulog. It's like, fuck off with that shit. By the way, you might hear my tires squeal in a minute when I get a takeoff because I'm on wet ground. Because first gear in this car doesn't really work, I have to take off in second, so my car tends to spin the tires a bit.
Yeah, it happens. It happens to me when I'm in my regular vehicle.
Well, it's not my car, it's the work car, so I really don't give a shit.
And he left.
He'll be back, like a bad smell.
Jesus fuck.
Yep.
Is your car making that noise?
The revving sound, yeah. It'll settle down in a minute.
And
I
it
was
should
gonna
be
say,
settling down on my end.
Yeah, I was
too.
gonna say like Orange Hat wasn't even in here by the time that revving sound happened.
Magic. Either that or Gelth is outside himself.
I'm driving home.
Oh, no. Nice.
I'm about maybe 5 minutes away.
Nice. And yes,
Like,
Riot is very true. I do have poor orange internet.
I've been driving home since basically I got on StreamYards. I started that
Alright.
back when I was on the island. And yes, you heard me correct. I was on an island off a huge ass fucking island.
Oh, wow. A Texas plate up here. Damn. All the way
Like
up here in
tourists.
New York State.
Wow.
Awesome. Oh, it's tourist season in this area. Sadly, the main tourist attraction is not going to happen because of COVID and shit, which I think is bullshit. They should have it. They should just take precautions.
What?
Wait, who do
You
we
mean
lose?
you running around with your shirt off?
Runner.
Yep, right or left.
What? So what is the
No,
main
it's
attraction up
Woodman's
near your
Field
joint?
Day. It's basically about lumberjack. Well, the main attraction for us is the Woodsman's Field Day parade and the the Woodsman's Field Days. Basically, it's where everybody goes down to the park. They have axe throwing, grease pole climbing, and people selling stuff. Oh, there's Runner. People selling stuff and whatnot. It's
I'm
all
back.
great stuff. It's a good way to get money
Welcome
flowing
back.
around and go raising the economy and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck,
We all know
fuck
you're
my
the master of the
internet,
greasy
dude.
pole there. Orange Hat.
Oh my gosh, if Hunky Chunky
Mhm.
Funky Monkey was in here, I would not hear the end of it, but thank God he's not, so. Now, which one of you guys
What?
is actually going to be a dick and go to Twitter and say, Hunky, get in here and talk about a grease pole?
Not me.
Come on, right, Kitty. You gotta get in here and talk
Good.
about his greasy pole. You know you wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get in here.
She's not that, or she doesn't get into the adult content conversations. And you know what? I respect her for that.
That's good. That's good. That's really good.
No, I do.
Yeah, she's more focused on her art than anything
But
else.
let's
But
see here. What movies have I recently watched? Recently
did you
watched
hear that
Jaws
apparently,
and the Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr.
apparently Birds of Prey 2 finally got cancelled.
About time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard about
That-
that. Really,
I
I'm
mean-
not planning on reporting on it.
I mean, it bombed, so no surprise really.
Mm-hmm.
How about
I just hope
remember
now
hearing at one point that
Hold on.
You know what I find funny about that?
Russ,
Like,
is that your turn signal?
yeah, it'll be off
That's
once I
what
get
I
around the corner.
Like I said, I heard it sounded like a turn signal.
Yeah, turning right.
I just had 2 huge trucks turning, so.
Yeah, no, I just love the way the quartering says her name, Margot Robbie. It's actually Robbie.
Yeah.
That's the way we're Australian. That's the way we pronounce it. It's Robbie, not Ruby. Freaking annoys me the way he says it.
Well, I mean, I've always
the
said
way that
Margot
most
Robbie.
people would
Who
pronounce,
says Roby?
No, when I see
Exactly. Robbie is spelled the way that her name is spelled.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And that's the way she says it as well.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Margot Robbie, and that's how I'm going to say it. I mean,
Who says Margot Robbie? Where did that come
The
from?
quartering. The quartering says it.
Yeah, the quartering.
Hello.
Hey, Riot.
Are you kidding me?
How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Riot?
Hey, Rat Kitty.
Eating a cookie.
Eating a cookie.
Give me a cookie.
My cookie.
Oh, damn.
Although I can't say much.
Well,
I've
if I had
got
cookies, I'd pass them all around.
Yeah.
I've got Thai red curry sitting at home that I made yesterday, waiting for me.
Nice. Well, I'm glad Birds of Prey 2 isn't getting made, so.
But yeah, yeah.
Say it
I
properly.
mean, well, they shouldn't have done what they did. I mean, they should have not marketed it the way they marketed it. And Margot Robbie should not have sold out when I had a clip for talking about or being anti-woke and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ewan McGregor should have learned to shut his mouth too.
Dude, you were recorded on video.
I was gonna say it was mostly Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor was the biggest problem out of that film.
Probably, but honestly, I wasn't going to go see it.
Yeah,
because
we got nobody geek.
Speaking of Birds of Prey, the thing about Birds of Prey is like, honestly about Birds of Prey, it's like, if it wasn't, here's the thing, it wasn't woke. It was just a bad movie.
It was marketed as woke, and that's why people responded to it with such vitriol.
Exactly.
Also, there are subtle, and I do mean subtle wokeness. There's subtle wokeness in it, but there's not enough to say that it is completely woke. I will admit that. I mean, they even took a shot at political wokeness too. It's like the reason why Black Mask hates Harley is because apparently she voted for Bernie, and it's like, oh geez, here we go. But yeah, she was completely anti-woke during the DCEU's inception. When they were during, like I said, if you have the special features for Batman v Superman, watch the Wonder Woman that they do, and she's like the trap that people can fall in, segregating the man and woman story. It's just a story, and it's just a person, and I think that the mistake it would be a mistake to,
You were breaking up throughout that. I only caught every second or third word. But obviously, you're saying, we got to learn to separate the actor from the art.
One of the things that probably pissed me off the most was like Batman had nothing to do with that story, and Gotham City was destroyed.
I never watched Birds of Prey in the first place. I don't plan on it.
Gotham City was a hellhole.
It's always been a hellhole.
Subhuman, you didn't see it?
Nope.
I mean, there was.
I got
No Man's Land was a great comic. Batman.
Yeah, it was.
Barely heard you, Geek. What were you saying?
I know. You said something about No Man's Land being a great comic book, and I have to agree with that. I did read that comic. That was a great comic. I like that story.
Yeah.
Plan was a great comic. And here's
Barely. The sound's really, really low.
any better now?
You're spotty
Yep,
on my.
that is.
Okay. Sorry, it's a new mic. I'm
Oh,
trying to work.
Much better now.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to work on this new mic. I just got tired of having headphones on because I can't hear myself talk very well. And being a former radio operator in the Marine Corps, I hated having headphones on and trying to talk.
Yeah.
I got to be honest, I did not see Birds of Prey because the trailer, I was like, why didn't they go with, and I said this, I said, why didn't they just go with a Gotham City Sirens?
That's what I said.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
mean, that would have made more sense. I mean,
That's what a
wasn't
lot of
basically Gotham City
hell,
the series
people for that
basically
movie.
that comic book series? Gotham City, wasn't it basically wasn't it basically based on the idea of the comic book series Gotham City? I never read it, but I assumed it seemed to fit it. But when I saw the trailer for the Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey, I'm like, and I made this comment earlier today on somebody else's channel. I said, you want a real Birds of Prey? Get Gail Simone to be part of the writing staff.
No
Because
kidding.
I have her entire collection of Birds of Prey, and she is a kick-ass writer.
I think the key word there is was.
Yeah, keyword was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest with you. I haven't read anything when it comes to DC since 2011. Once Post Crisis ended, I left, and I did try to read. Don't get me wrong. I tried to read the new DC, the new 52, and I hated it. Hated it. Everything. Hated literally everything about it. So I just walked away and got my entire post-crisis collection of Batman and Superman. It took me damn near 10 years to collect, but I have my complete collection of Superman and Batman, Nightwing, Birds of Prey, Shadow of the Bat, Legend of the Dark Knight. I have all that shit. And I'm like, it was worth it for that 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Did they
Yeah, well,
release
I'm
that Selena Kyle high school
shit.
Gotham thing?
Not yet.
Okay. Our cinemas just opened up.
I must
Shall I
admit,
run?
They haven't released
Shall I?
it.
I don't think so. Let me see.
Shall I run through the list of what our cinemas are now playing? Because it's freaking hilarious. Because they've only just opened up, like in the last couple of days.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
You've got 1917, the animated Addams Family movie, Bad Boys for Life, Bloodshot, Bohemian Rhapsody, Call of the Wild,
That's a good
Doolittle.
movie.
Which one? Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody is a very good movie. My wife and I absolutely loved it.
I might actually go see it. I love Queen. I'm a big Queen
yeah.
fan, so I might actually go see it. So you got Doolittle, the Robert Downey Jr. one,
Oh no.
Ford versus Ferrari, The Gentleman, Ghostbusters, 1984, with bonus content. So I might actually go see that one too. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Half-Blood Prince, Order of the Phoenix, I Still Believe, The Invisible Man, the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix one, Jumanji, The Next Level, Jungle Book. I don't know whether that was
Wait, which Jungle Book?
let me have a look. I'll see which one it is.
Now, question: that Ford versus Ferrari movie, that was based on the 24 Hours of Le Mans, right?
I believe it was based on a true story.
Yeah.
No, I know
Yeah,
it
it
was
was.
based on a true story, but I'm a huge racer. I used to be. I'm not so much anymore. but I used to be a huge race fan, and I believe that the Ford versus Ferrari is based on the 24-hour. It's based on a 24-hour Le Mans race.
Okay, so the
yeah, you're right. You're right about that actually. That was at like the end of the movie.
so the Jungle Book one was the last one that came out with Bill Murray and all that in it.
Mhm.
So let's go back.
Oh my
Well,
god.
Ford versus Ferrari is one of those movies that I thought was bad, but it actually wasn't. So when I watched it, so
Fuck, I hit the wrong button,
Oh, look,
so I
stop.
gotta reload the page again.
Ford versus Ferrari is fucking awesome. I love that movie.
You know, I've been debating to see it, Runner Studios, because the last few racing movies haven't been the ones I've seen haven't been that great. And I used to be a huge race fan, and you know, I was kind of debating on whether I
I mean,
wanted
I'm
to
not. No,
Okay, so
I'm not a race guy. I just saw it because I like the cast and all that, and I like James Mangold, and all that. And I went and saw that movie with my family, and I was like, yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved
last
it.
movie I saw with my
It's not
family
just a
was
racing movie. I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's fine. I'm good with story, but the last movie I think my family and I saw before all the COVID crap happened was Sonic the Hedgehog, and we actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed Sonic.
I was actually
Yeah,
reluctant to see
Sonic
it
was
because I
a.
can't stand. I was actually reluctant to see it because I can't stand Jim Carrey right now.
Jim Carrey was fun.
I have yet to see Sonic the Hedgehog. I do want to see it though.
Yeah, it's
I tell you this.
refreshing after so many other terrible movies that came out, like Rise of Palpatine and Birds of Prey. Yeah, it's definitely refreshing.
Well, what
It
got
was,
my hope
and-
up was when they. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but
Go ahead.
what got my hopes up was when I saw the first thing of Sonic the Hedgehog, and I was like, that doesn't look anything like the second. And they, you know, the outcry and then the studio was like, okay, we get it,
Oh,
get it.
oh yeah.
They're gonna change it, and then they showed us, and I said, oh, you actually changed that because the fans demand. I said, okay, I think I'm gonna give you a chance, and I'm very pleased I did.
And that is the reason why that movie is one of the reasons why it did so well was because they listened to fans, and the fans said, you know what?
Yes.
Some of us may not be fans of Sonic the Hedgehog, but we are going to support you.
Mm-hmm.
Your movie may not be Oscar worthy,
Yeah,
but we are going to support you. And I honestly thought that Jim Carrey did a very good Dr. Robotnik. He may not have looked like the Robotnik we all know during the whole movie, but he started looking like it in the neck or at the end. But it's like, he did well. It looked good, and
absolutely,
I thought that it was a decent movie. And I even said when I watched that movie, I was watching it, or I literally had two parts of my mind watching that movie. One part with watching it with the original design that everybody hated, and one part watching it with the redesign. My mind works in very weird ways. And so yeah, when that happened, it's like, huh, okay. This actually does look a lot.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
I mean,
there was
being like a speedster like the Flash is a little bit ridiculous, but
there was original concept.
What were you saying, Ryan?
There was a. Oh.
I was saying like basically Nightmare Fuel Sonic versus not Nightmare Fuel Sonic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, what were you saying, Runner?
What was I gonna say? Yeah, that's kind of how I saw it too. Like, you know, the whole like what if it was this design and then the one we actually got, and yeah, like there was even like there were even like concept arts and like other footage that was in the same movie, but it was from that really disgusting design.
Yeah.
Like I think
I'm-
Chris Evans, he was he was going to be the cop at one point.
Ugh. I'm not a fan of Chris Evans much anymore.
Because
He did a
there was
good
concept art
Captain
from
America,
that.
but
Well, there's
I
always
agree.
Snowpiercer. That's a great movie.
did we just lose our Australian wanker?
And I
Probably. He was driving.
and just I finally watched Scott Pilgrim versus the World
Yeah, we lost.
yesterday. It's a good movie.
Yeah, that's a good teenage movie to watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my wife and I are actually watching. We got to season 1, episode 10 of season finale of Dark, and I said, "We got to stop. I need a break. My brain is rattled now." But
Oh, I saw
Yes, so
Dark.
many
and
people are
like,
talking about that.
I have not seen it all the way through. I just my wife asked me. So my wife and I watched the 100 and 100 forum. And she, they came up. Other people were asking, "Are there any other series people like?" And she said, "Dark" came up a lot. And I said, she asked me the other day, I think 2-3 days ago. She's like, "Would you watch this with me?" I said, "Well, yeah, sure. I have it. I have it on my Netflix. I just hadn't really looked at it." And she took about 2 to 3 episodes to get hooked. I was hooked from episode 1. I was intrigued. I was like, this is my kind of show. It's engaging, it's sci-fi, it's psychological. And I told we learned that this show is like when we watched the Joker movie. You cannot be distracted by anything. You have to actually watch this series without any distractions, because if you gotta pay attention. You can't casually watch it. You have to actually be actively engaged. But the payoff so far,
Oh yeah.
we're on the season finale of season 1 right now, and I said we'll watch it tomorrow. We'll catch a few more episodes, but some of the episodes you watch, I'm like, you gotta kind of take a break, stop, talk, and reevaluate and figure out where you're thinking with things, because I'm normally really good at predicting things, and it was strange. It was one of those few times where I was wrong. I was wrong in a couple of areas, and I was like, holy crap, I was wrong. I was like, wait a minute. They really pulled the wool over me. I was like, wow. I was like, nice job. I was like, I'm impressed. And I'm very critical of shows, and it's a German show. It had 3 seasons.
Third season.
It's 10 episodes the first season, 8 and the second. Third. But man, I'm almost at the end of the first season, and I'm like hooked like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, was that getting a season 3? I think.
Season 3 has already been done. They actually ended the series, and it actually had 3 seasons. Complete arc is done. It's done. We're not going to end on a cliffhanger. It's going to be over. You're going to get a complete story.
Yeah, because the last season I watched, it totally ended on a cliffhanger, and I did not like the ending. But it's whatever. So
Well, right, Kitty. What was your
Okay, what
last?
did I miss?
What was your last? What was the last season you watched?
I'm pretty sure it was season 2.
Okay, there is a season 3. It got 8 episodes, and they completed the story. I cannot say you're going to like it
Yeah,
because,
Dark-
quite frankly,
still talking about Dark,
I haven't seen it yet. But so far, I am in like all hell.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I won't. Like I said, I just didn't like the season 2 ending, and I'm still debating on whether to check out season 3 or not.
That's totally fair.
Season 2
I,
did
I
have a
haven't
weird ending.
gotten it.
I will
I
say
have
that.
not gotten to season. I have not gotten to season 2 yet, so I have no idea. I did that. I did something like that. I loved the first season.
Go ahead.
And then I got to the second season and I started hating it and I never finished it because it was like, okay, I'm done with the shit. I'm like, you took a good first season and then you pissed on it. So, you know, it's all personal flavor.
The interesting thing I like about the the Dark show is
We're listening, Orange App.
Is it lost again? Maybe.
I hope not. I like it because it's very character driven, very suspense. See, I'm not a horror guy per se, but I love suspense and I love sci-fi. And when you can combine sci-fi and suspense and make it work, and you don't have to even have CGI, it's just such a good story so far. And I've talked to some people, and they said, we lost the. But in my opinion, it's a really good story so far. And both my wife and my wife was the one who wanted to watch it. And I said, yeah, sure. And she took 2-3 episodes to get hooked. I was already hooked from day one. And I said, if you had decided not to watch this show, I said I would have been watching it. But since she wants to watch it, we have to wait. And that's cool. I love it. It's nice when my wife and I can agree on a show because it gives us something to engage on and talk about. I mean, how much better is that?
What were you gonna say?
What I was going to say was, how much better is it than that when you and your spouse can watch a show together and really engage after you watch an episode and talk about it?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of like the same for me and my dad. We didn't. We've got the exact same personality, I believe, but we do not. We have completely different tastes in movies and TV shows, all that jazz. And Dark was one of the TV shows we agreed on to watch because we both liked it. I get that. It's lovely to be able to bond over certain shows and whatnot. So.
sorry about
Yes,
that,
it
folks.
is. It is a very good. Yeah, I would agree. It is a very good thing because it gives you and your parents something to talk about together and be able to discuss. And it's a good thing. Young man. Sorry, my son came in here and I was like, young man, and then he left because he was messing with the dog.
Good man. But yeah, the Dark show is very interesting. When you get to season 2 and its season finale, you're gonna have a head spin that's gonna, oh my gosh, it's gonna flip you for a loop, man.
Oh, I can believe
I'm not
that
gonna
there
spoil
was.
it.
Oh, please, please, do not. I am
I'm not gonna spoil it.
I am not one who is afraid of spoilers. I did research on the show because that's just me when I'm reviewing stuff or I'm gonna make an attempt to watch a show. But no, I don't want to know. I actually want to watch it and experience it without spoilers. So I've talked to several people. They said it still gets good even at season 3. I'm like, okay, good. All I want to know when I watch a show is if it's going to actually have a conclusion. Because I'm not going to waste my time watching stuff. I'm not going to go back to what was that show in USA with Michael? Yeah, what was it Michael Anthony and crap? It was a Stephen King novel. They did 7 seasons and they left it on a cliffhanger anyway. I forgot the name of it, but I'm like, I'm not going to do that again. I don't watch shows that even have a chance of being good and are going to end on cliffhangers. I want conclusion to my story. And I don't think that's too much to ask.
There was a nice show
Yeah,
called
I-
Surface. I wanted to see that thing go into another season, but it didn't.
I remember when Young Justice was canceled, and they had ended their second season on a cliffhanger. It's like, well, at least it got renewed finally. But yeah, sometimes certain things happen, and then it just ends on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the shows that
seen that.
really, one of the shows that still burns me and my wife was a show back. I don't remember what it was. It was the guy who was in Game of Thrones, the guy who was banging his sister. And the show was called New Amsterdam, and he was an immortal. And we got 7 episodes, and then it stopped. And we're still pissed to this day because we're like, you really had something here, and you fucking canceled it.
Yeah. They
Yeah, I
had
think I
a-
remember this show on Netflix. My dad and I bonded over it, but like I don't think I'm gonna watch a 4th season if it comes because it's called Marcella, and so that basically that show for the last 2 seasons it had you on a cliffhanger, and that was it. Like that was the conclusion. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
I couldn't actually. I'll give you.
You don't even know if you're going to get a season 4, and you keep doing it. So,
Well, I'll give you credit because I watched about the first 30 minutes of that, and I said, "No, this ain't for me," and I quit.
yeah, well, that's all right. Different tastes and all that.
Exactly.
I guess what I'm watching right now is I'm watching Daredevil. So that's somehow still up on Netflix, but yeah.
Well, Netflix produced it, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'm actually thinking about after I finish up my Star Trek review. I finished up Enterprise, and I said I was going to TOS because I wanted to save the best for last. So after I'm done with this, I'm going to watch Where No Man Has Gone Before, and then I think I'm actually going to sit back and watch The Punisher because I really like the show. I also like that character and the actor. I think they really got the right guy for that. In my opinion.
You keep cutting out.
Yeah, Mike's going in and out on you.
Yeah, you keep cutting out.
Is that better?
Hopefully.
Now, what I was saying was, once I get done with watching TOS Star Trek, I'm thinking about going back and rewatching the Punisher series because I quite enjoyed it.
I still need to see that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to see that though, but it's all right. I'm enjoying Daredevil right now, so
Yeah, I heard that Daredevil was.
I've seen
I
a
heard
few
Daredevil was
episodes of
better than all of them.
Daredevil. It's pretty good.
oh yeah, it is pretty good. I gotta admit.
You gotta watch it, or you gotta watch all those shows in a certain order
That might be why.
because they interconnect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
I
know
would
that.
say
Well, right now I'm not.
I would respectfully slightly disagree. All you need to do is really watch. If you're just watching Daredevil, watch season 1, season 2, watch Defenders, and then go to season 3 of Daredevil.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Hmm.
You also gotta, or you could also watch. If you want further context, you're gonna have to watch Iron Fist season 1 and Luke Cage season 1, I believe.
I heard Iron Fist is like the most like mediocre show of them all. The Marvel.
I thought the
Yeah,
first season
I
was
heard
very
that
good.
too.
The first season was pretty good. The second season was shit.
Okay.
Well, Orange Hat, I
I mean-
will respectfully disagree with you on that one. I don't think it was shit, but it wasn't as good as the first season.
All right.
And the first
to be
season
fair,
was
yeah.
the first season was mediocre. I will agree with that.
I just don't like how they gave what's her name the Iron Fist power, and then she has a freaking like flaming sword because Colleen Wing, she never had the fist, so it's like yeah, it shouldn't. It's just it was ridiculous how they did that.
Well, for me, these weren't characters that I knew very well in comic books, so it for me it was kind of nice. But I respect what they tried to do, and I thought they did the best what they could. And unfortunately, Netflix decided to nix it. So
I mean,
I don't
when it
blame
comes
them. I
to-
blame Netflix.
Yeah, when it comes to Danny Rand and his ability to use the fist to transfer it to whatever he's using, like the guns in the end of season 2, that is true to the comics. He is able to use that fist or the power of the Iron Fist to do way cool things. Like, I mean, he stopped a freaking train with just his chi, and it's like this train was going full bore right at him, and he just stops the whole damn thing. It's like, yeah, okay, that happened. Yikes. I mean, the show is good. It's just they spread the power of the fist to too many people, and then it's like the fist, or they even established it's only supposed to go to one person at a time. So having Colleen Wing being able to use the fist as well as Danny Rand, it diminishes the point that they were trying to make.
You see, there, I will disagree only because when we got to the season finale of season 2, that made it seem like Danny Rand actually figured out how to gain the Iron Fist even after it was transferred. But
Yeah.
that was just my best guess.
That's basically what they were saying. He somehow retained it, even though he transferred it to Colleen Wing. It's like, yeah, you guys are gonna have to explain that, but well, now they can't because they canceled the damn show.
Well, in their
I mean,
defense, that's not their fault. That was Netflix's fault.
Yeah, that's true. It was Netflix's fault. I mean, I started watching the Van Helsing show with the female Van Helsing woman being the descendant of Abraham Van Helsing. And I'm like, you know what? This is actually a pretty interesting concept. I mean, the second season, they started getting into some slightly woke shit, but it wasn't too woke to really do it. But I still haven't watched the third season yet. And I'm like, I'm just not feeling the freaking inspiration to watch that season. It's just not getting me there yet.
I finished the second season, Orange Hat, and I'm going to be honest with you. I have no interest in seeing third season myself. It just, I
Yeah.
lost interest, and
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised I made it as far as I did in that show.
Well, they have a fourth season, which something was going on. My friend was telling me about it, but that one is still currently going, apparently. But as for Dark, I am gonna eventually have to binge watch season 3 because I did like seasons 1 and 2. I mean, yeah, season 2 had a weird ending, but I'm curious as to where they took it. But anyway, I am gonna start wrapping it up. I've been going for an hour and a half, folks.
Okay.
How you doing, Aggravator? Bennett? Sorry that I
Alright.
haven't saw you guys there yet. But
Oh,
yeah, Riot, Nobody Geek, Runner, Subhuman, Gelf, if you're still watching. Thank you guys for joining in. And
Yep.
as for everyone else,
Yeah, of course.
stay tuned for this Friday because I got in between the versus streams, I got the Harry Potter discussion streams that I'm going to have. And those are going to be the same time as the versus streams, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, if you want to listen in, because the stream is already, or the panelists are already full up.
Mhm.
So
Missed it.
definitely tune in. They're going to be Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Anyway, folks, stay tuned for next Friday as well, where we're talking John Wick versus Jason Bourne. That one's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah.
And other than that, the stream was very well good. Had some fun talking with everybody. Make sure that you subscribe to each and every one of them. And thank you to all the people in the chat: Aggravator, Senate, Runner, Gelf, Ambassador, Nobody Geek, Kamen Rider, Junebug, Mandamerk, Jason C. Who else? Subhuman, already said. And he's in here, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm in here.
And yep, I believe that is everyone. So this has been Orange Hat Reviews, folks. If you catch it on the replay, you all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below, what you thought of any of the topics we've talked about. Anyway, folks, this has been Orange Hat Reviews. Stay humble.
Bye.
Later.
See ya.
And